again. This is episode 3, I think, of Technobabylon. There we go. And this time I'm not gonna click delete. Yeah. Code. So, let's see, we left off at drone control. Yeah. Oh, this is pretty cool. Alright, so we're in the autopsy room. And we want to go into the little... This is basically just... It says waiting room. It's just a holding cell. Oh, we're back. Okay. Let's see what we can dig out of this guy.
That doesn't need surgery.
Doesn't.
I may be good, but even I can't breach it quickly enough. That officer would see me.
That officer can't see you. He doesn't have a camera.
Prying it open with a fork will...
Okay. What if we block the door?
Please do not interrupt at this
It
drone.
won't sit still long enough to get it open.
Okay. That's the problem. Let's gunk it up a bit.
I can't use it like that.
Alright. Let's cover it with a sheet.
Come on, shoo!
Warning, power contact lost.
Oh, I see.
This might be useful.
I got a cutting laser. Can I get this over to the vent somehow? That pull table prompt should be way more clarifying. Clarified? Should be better. Not good. Yeah, get in the vent. This is what we need, some vent crawling action. Chapter 101. 8 hours later.
Ahem.
Dr. Lau, you have a
Wake
visitor.
up, lazy.
Oh,
Good evening, Dr.
I wasn't
Lau.
sleeping.
hello. And you are...
Surely you recognize him.
Yes, no.
I'm afraid you'll have to enlighten me.
This is Dr. Vargas, the Central Operations Coordinator.
Now, Galatea, there's no need to be quite like that. The fact that I am not widely recognized perhaps indicates how successful we are.
Yes, you're right, Father.
Vargas? Dr. Eduardo Vargas?
Quite so, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
A most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Shall I, Father?
Please do, Galatea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
We have perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is
Oh,
complete.
that's good.
Dr. Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Yes.
Dr. Adam Baxter, convicted murderer?
And a brilliant engineer in his time.
Yes, I've heard of him. My partner had a history
Could
with
say
him.
that.
His parole hearing and eventual release really got to Dr. Regis.
Quite so, poor Viksha. I don't think Charlie ever got over it. And unfortunately,
His wife.
it appears that he's taking things into his own hands.
What with that explosion and all? What's happened to him?
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis?
Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
This
Siege
morning,
mode.
Dr. Baxter was found dead in his workplace.
Oh, no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
Central believes Dr. Regis to be the most likely suspect. He would have known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
Why cut the feed? What do you want? Do you know Regis?
You have a connection to Regis as well?
Quite so. He worked for me in a research team, as did Baxter in the same project.
And Viksha Regis.
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
Okay, what about Central? Why?
You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that?
I apologize, but for the sake of city security...
Yeah, can't tell me. Classified, ultraviolet A, etc.
I'm glad you understand.
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it.
Noted, Dr. Lau.
It just doesn't
Well,
sound
put
like
that
him,
in your
though.
profile.
He had other outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you on this case.
You want me to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
It is within
It's
my
about serious
prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city.
I think I've heard enough.
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea email the case data to you. If I can be of any further help, don't hesitate to drop by my office.
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower. Make an appointment beforehand.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected. However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the lens assembly.
I wish you luck with your work, Dr. Lau, for Regis's sake.
Okay. So what do we got? The usual stuff. Let's see.
Got to wait till the AI lab have had their turn analyzing her. Then she's all mine.
Oh yeah. Cables.
Nah, I've already got it set up just
Exactly
right.
how I like it. Turn the power on. Dr. Lau, as authorized by the City Systems Administrator, Dr. Eduardo Vargas, please find access to the investigation's case files enclosed. If you wish to discuss the case in person with the Administrator, please make an appointment beforehand. Okay. Max Lau. That's the entire email, huh? Useless. From Central, subject mind-jacking is Dr. Lau. Thank you for the summary of the so-called mind-jacking investigations. Wow. It is evident that some of Dr. Regis' talent in the investigation has found its way into your work, but please be aware that you need not also emulate his less helpful behavioral patterns. From Lau Edward. Subject, please come home. Max, it doesn't matter what Mom said. I don't really understand why you did it either, but I'm not going to judge you. I miss you and they won't admit it, but Mom and Dad too. Please come home, Max. That city, that life, it'll change you. Centralized emergency, logistics, case file, whatever. Category, class 4 information, large name with composite. Oh, this is still the mind-jacking case. I would have thought they would update it so that it would be,
Nah, I've already got it set up just right.
explosion incident. Interesting.
I don't even know where I'm going.
So clueless.
I'd better download the case file Dr. Vargas's assistant sent me.
Okay. Thought I did. Oh, there was an attachment. Bloop.
Ow! Hey, what was that?
That was a case file. It was sharp, though. Can't use the wetware on myself. Oh, there's a new... Let's see. Yeah. Category: homicide, breaking and entering, abuse of public office. Case officers assigned: Lau, Dr. M, primary. Outline: on 11th July 2087, Dr. Adam Baxter, PN 629384, was found dead by co-workers at the Vickerman Tatsumoto Telepresence Laboratory in the Northeast Network. Cell has been contacted and case officer Lau M activated for investigation. Victims to date: Baxter, Dr. Adam. Is everyone a doctor? Who's not a doctor? I want to see a non-doctor. Really. Former organic computing researcher for City of Newton, recently paroled for rehabilitation sentence. Suspects: Regis, Dr. C, cell agent, spouse of Victor Regis. Oh, she's not a doctor for some reason. Victim of murder by Dr. Baxter was detected entering laboratories on 10th July 2087 and leaving 128 minutes later. Action: suspect Charles Regis has been unreachable and has historically demonstrated a high anti-civil behavior index. With such a strong motive, his apprehension for questioning is a priority. Lau M assigned to investigate crime scene, Vickerman Pharmaceuticals. Okay. Let's see if we can call Regis. No.
No answer.
2 rings is enough. So I got the 2 case files and the usual. Yeah, crime scene. Vickerman Pharmaceutical Laboratories.
Wow, that's a lot of green. Excuse me.
Great, they finally sent someone. You here to get the body out?
Wow.
Maybe. I'm Max Lau, cell case specialist.
No kidding. I'm the lab director, Dr. Zvidzai Chigwa. Make it quick, I'm busy.
What do you do here?
What's your role here?
I'm the supervisor for the telepresence factoring labs. Most of it's automatic. I just make sure it's all running like it should.
Sounds like a big responsibility.
It's a lousy job most of the time. TP is where management sticks people they don't want in public-facing roles.
You're not happy with it?
For the last few years, my career has been one disaster after another. I'm just glad it's plateaued into some kind of stability.
What's this place for?
What's the purpose of this lab? Plant studies?
Yes and no. It's a TP lab, telepresence. There's a lot of research that's not exactly legal in some countries.
But in Newton, pretty much anything goes.
Exactly. If someone in the EU needs research done on something hazardous, infectious, or endangered, they send the orders here and we carry out the testing.
What sort of research?
Mostly we make new angiosperms from scratch. That's flowering plants to you.
Gee, thanks. Why would people want new flowers?
Sometimes it's a drug delivery method. The earliest commercial examples were fruit that grew packed with insulin. A lot of new wetware begins its life as engineered fruit too.
Must be awkward if they cross-pollinate in the wild.
And a legal headache. Part of our job is making sure the copy protection works.
Copy protection in plants? Ouch.
What happened?
Can you tell me what happened?
Baxter got killed.
In any more detail?
When we started this afternoon, a whole lot of samples had been tampered with. We tried to call Baxter to find out what the hell was going on in the specimen bank.
And he didn't answer.
He didn't. Turned out the door to the specimen bank was locked too.
You haven't seen the body?
No, not in person, if that's what you mean. We got the camera feed online, but it was obvious that Baxter wasn't going to be coming out.
When did you last see him?
Guess it could have been Wednesday?
So he could have been killed any time in the past 3 days?
I guess, but it wouldn't fit with everything else.
Aside from yourself, who else works in this laboratory?
There's my intern, Martin Meester, operates the factoring line. If you meet him, it's easy to see why they put him in here. And until recently, there was Dr. Baxter.
Easter.
Tell me about Mr. Neester.
He came over from Eurofed on a study program. He's young. I guess we're all like that in our youth.
Good colleague?
He's all right. He got on board with that annoying Maladist trend. He knows how to follow instructions, so I let him get on with it.
His visa still active?
Dr. Lau, we do not employ undocumented illegals in this lab.
Just have to check. I'm sure you understand.
Baxter, though.
Tell me about Dr. Baxter.
Oh, he was bad enough to work with in the 60s. As part of his parole, they stuck a governor in his head. Since then, it's like talking to a badly written synthetic.
Huh.
You don't care for him a great deal.
That man killed Vicky. Frankly, he deserved what he got.
But you still work with him.
He worked for me. It was another part of his parole. Vickerman's management persuaded centralized government that his skills were going to waste in prison. The company wanted him supervised by someone who knew him. Hence, they dragged my sorry ass in.
What did you have him doing?
He organized the specimen bank. It's the kind of thing we could just leave him at for hours on end. Days, sometimes. Really, it could have just been done by the facility's AI, but I had to give him something.
Otherwise, you'd have to talk to him?
Exactly.
What do you think happened?
You've got a keen mind. What's your take on this?
Hey, I'm not the detective, young lady. You know what I think? I think Regis did what they ought to have done 20 years ago.
Why do you say that?
Seems logical. We've got him coming into the labs on security, then we got him coming out an hour later. When we get here, we've got Baxter's corpse contaminating the specimen bank.
Anything else?
Well, something strange. Since we got in, we keep finding samples that have been tampered with. Looks like he spent his hour here messing up the genomes of our specimens.
That quickly?
If anyone was good enough to do it that fast, it'd be Charlie.
You knew Regis as well?
Yeah, I was on a research team with him and his wife back in the 60s. Baxter, too.
You've apparently known him a long time. Does this seem like something Regis would do?
Oh, after what he did to Vicky, I'd have strangled Baxter too. I tell you, if he did do it, I wouldn't blame him one bit.
Do you think he did it, though?
I don't know. He was always kinda shady.
Tell me about it.
They made him do some real awful stuff out in the hot zones.
Such as?
Let's just say his escape led to a whole lot of people being jailed for war crimes.
I don't care what you're working on. Vargas.
So you worked with Regis and his wife, as well as Baxter. Did you also work for Dr. Vargas?
That pompous ass? Yeah, I worked for him.
You don't care for him?
He was a competent researcher, but he lives for politics. Everything was always about making the world a better place.
And you don't think it should be better?
It's a nice idea, just not realistic. And what we ended up making, it was actually never mind.
Security?
Why didn't the facility's CI detect Baxter's vitals suddenly failing? It's a potentially hazardous environment in here.
We were wondering that as well. This afternoon we noticed the monitoring system in the sample lab was in recursion. All hell broke loose when the CI suddenly realized what had happened.
So either you've got a technical fault with the software or wetware interfacing.
Which is unlikely given how much they cost.
Or someone breached the security systems to cover Baxter's murder. That gives me more hope. Regis would have no idea how to do that.
Yeah. Stay still, microphone. There you go. Regis does not seem like the kind of person who could do anything involving technology. I mean, he couldn't even get a fishing pole to work. What about the specimen bank thing?
What happens in the specimen bank?
It's where the samples of plants and growth matrices are stored. There's a huge library of subjects to work with, natural and man-made.
And that's where Baxter worked?
Yeah, it's not exactly taxing. I wanted to see what he could do since they put a governor in him.
You left him to work alone in there?
I'll be honest, he was not a pleasant man to talk to.
Okay, what about their research.
What sort of research were you conducting in the 60s?
Something pretty high level.
You mean with Charlie and his wife? You might not believe it, but we were the people behind Central.
Central? The city governing AI Central?
The same. Newton was looking for a coordinator AI. Vargas put together a team including the new Mr. and Mrs. Regis.
Nuke me. Regis never mentioned anything about this.
It wasn't a happy memory for him. He left after the unpleasantness.
After the incident.
We finished the project a few months later.
Huh. Might explain why he hates Central's guts.
What you working on?
You seem preoccupied.
That obvious, huh? We found a couple of specimens that Regis tampered with in his hour here. So I gotta run through the catalog and dig out the backups.
Sounds straightforward.
Not when there's 11,000 samples to take. Oh, I could punch Regis for this. Though, I want to shake his hand for Baxter so it kinda evens out.
What about the samples?
What's been done to the samples?
He's used a customized viral vector to add huge amounts of junk DNA to their genomes. These are the last two I
Someone
found.
else did.
Medioflorens interensis and Linacia lawsonis.
May I have a look?
Do you think it'll help?
Just a hunch. Huh. Non-binary. Quaternary data string?
What do you mean?
My wetware systems are interpreting the genomes of these plants as sections of an audio file. He's used the DNA to store information.
You think so?
It's incomplete. The two samples only make up a third of the data, but M and L, my initials. This can't be a coincidence. He's left a message.
What does it say?
Not sure yet. I could probably construct the whole message if I can find where he's hidden the rest of it.
Safe to say it's in the other plants he's gengineered. Here, take this. You can sample DNA from the plants around the lab. If you run out of sampling cartridges, you can reload it at this console.
Thanks. How long would it take to sample everything in the lab?
Only a couple of years. We have over 11,000 subjects. You're better off looking for specimens that would fill the gaps in the clue he left.
Any other ones you could
Have you found anything else with added genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab, and... I can't remember exactly which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had yellow flowers, spiny toxic leaves, and very, very small fruit.
Okay, that's kind of specific. Remind me how the sampling
So,
works.
how do I build more of the message?
You've got to use the sampling tool to get DNA from the plants around the lab. The sampler can take 3 readings before it needs to... In some areas of the lab, the atmospheric controls will prevent the reading being taken.
Apparently he wants me to... I've got to think about where...
Darn right. We've got a whole lot of A.
Okay.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll excuse...
Blue plants. No. Let's take a look in here. Wait. No. Back outside. Hello, plants. PGL.
I'd better not. If I start taking every single specimen, I'll be here for days.
Yes. What does PGL mean? I don't know. Yellow blooms.
I'd better not. If I start taking every...
Blue vines. Red plants. Airlock.
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access to
Well,
growth lab.
fine.
Bakerman Pharmaceuticals thanks you for your cooperation.
Let's look at some seeds then. Oh,
Oh god, what a mess.
I forgot there was a murder.
Nothing unusual found on the body, Central. Estimation on time of death?
The climate control in the specimen lab is compromising your sensors. Ambient temperature is just above freezing.
Okay.
Update, Central.
What is the situation, Dr. Lau?
Dr. Baxter is certainly dead. He's been decapitated, and not cleanly either.
His head has been removed.
More like destroyed. At a glance, this would be the most likely cause of death.
What is your estimation of the incident, Dr. Lau?
There's too much we can't say for sure. We don't know precisely when Baxter was murdered. We can't even be sure that this was the cause of death.
That is a fair assessment. A clearer picture will no doubt follow the autopsy.
Don't send in anyone yet. I still need to carry out a preliminary.
I understand. Continue your investigation of events surrounding the incident.
Understood. Lau out. I hope I can find something to get Regis off the hook.
Well, I think the obvious fact that he physically can't do it kind of works, right? He doesn't have the wetware stuff. The new common oat. Wow, that's just... Here, add some contraceptives to your food. Put it in your cereal. Contraceptive slash anyway. Edible member of Begonia genus being developed as a convenience food. That's actually pretty good. Cabbage. Needs more water. More water in the cabbage. Custom-made Helioconia plants, tailored as vanity project for current Ecuadorian President Miguel San Marcos. None of these have a description of like the color or anything. High quality timber. Grows pre-cut. Okay. Alright. I guess all that I needed to look at was the body there.
Hi there.
An evil engine of desire wrapped within a rude message.
Can you tell me what happened?
What happened here?
I hear taxi drivers make the best coffee.
I see. My name's Dr. Max Lau. I'm a cell case specialist.
Yet Fox dramatically sat on a secret arm.
What's wrong with you?
You're not making any sense.
Is a person of the worst living as a survival pull the battle of long-term stables in their roots?
Are you alright?
With caveat.
Alright.
I give up.
The clear star that is yesterday wants to set things right.
Sure.
I can't figure out what any of these tools are for.
Insert sexist joke here.
Warning. Security clearance not valid for access to Growth Lab. Vickerman Pharmaceuticals that...
Let's see if I can get a higher security clearance from floating drone. No, from Dr. Chigua.
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick, I'm busy.
I can't get into the airlock.
I can't get into the airlock.
The airlock and the growth lab are secure areas. We grow potentially hazardous organisms beyond those
Great.
doors.
I'm trying to conduct an investigation here. Don't make me get a warrant from Central.
I'm sorry, Central would likely agree with us. We can't just give anyone access to the growth lab.
Not even a cell agent?
I'd need a pretty damn good reason.
Okay. Let's do that sample again.
Have you found anything else with added genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab and...
And?
I can't remember exactly which specimen the other was. I do remember that it had yellow flowered spine and...
Have you found anything else?
There was...
And?
I do spine and fit. Is that all?
For now.
Then if you...
Orchidea Isotra. Cancel. I hope you are my friend today. Good day, Citra. No? Had one job. Store things for me. Store the things that I need. Actually, how about if I... Oops. That's not what I meant.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it. I'd better not. It would only take it. Wetware's not going to.
Oh well. Maybe I can connect with something in here.
Wetware's not going to connect.
Good, because that would have been kind of creepy, I think. Establish the connection.
Warning, security clearance not.
Come on.
New security profile created. Access granted. Welcome, Dr. Lab.
Thanks.
That's how good the security here is. Alright. Dangerous stuff that...
This could be useful. Looks like a lot of cartridges for the injector.
Okay. Draculin. I don't know what I want though. Quadratic form alone. No. Quadratic form alone. Don't want that one, that's for sure.
Keeping things in here because they're dangerous or unusual. Probably not what I want to be carrying around.
Okay, let's use the control panel. Orchidea Isotria. So I want chamber A. That kind of actually looks what I want.
Taken a DNA sample from it. I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Okay. No, not the purple plants. Okay, I think that was what I wanted, so...
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest.
Oh, DNA to sample.
Wetware's not going to connect.
I have 2 out of 3 samples. It's not compatible with the data itself stored in your wiring. Okay.
Warning, copyright breach in progress.
Excuse me?
You are not authorized to remove Orchidaceae isotria samples from the growth lab. They are copyrighted property of Typho Labs GmbH. Beginning purge.
Hey, my sample! What did you do?
To prevent theft of intellectual property, gene sequences in your possession have been neutralized. Have a nice day.
Gee, thanks.
Alright. That's good. Let's take this first aid kit.
Looks like a lot of cartridges for the injector.
It's not a first aid kit. Alright, what'll neutralize the copyright chemical? I don't know. Potassium chloride is salt.
I can't inject that.
Inject it. Let's see what's in the dome. Oh. Also, let's talk to her. She can. No!
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the... Excuse me, Dr.
Make it quick,
Mister's not making any sense.
I tried talking to your intern. It wasn't helpful.
Oh, never mind that. He's got aphasia.
Isn't that treatable?
Oh, yes. He just gave it to himself. It's what the kids are into these days.
Crippling neurological disorders?
Yes and no. Maladism, they call it. They give themselves old diseases. It only lasts about a week each time.
And you let him do that?
He's not public-facing, and as long as it doesn't get in the way of his work. I figure we all did things the old folks thought were stupid back when we were kids.
Okay, so one of those chemicals.
I need to ask Meester about the tampered specimens. How do I cure his aphasia?
Well, you wouldn't really cure it. He doesn't actually have the disease. It's essentially wetware designed to occupy the Wernicke and Broca regions of the brain. This then produces the symptoms of the disease. That's what they're going for.
I can't wait a week for the wetware to break down.
Find a way to break it down early then. If we've got an emergency contamination, we use hydroxypyruvate isomerase. It's an enzyme that instructs the fabricators in wetware to disassemble themselves.
Thank you, that's enough. Okay.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll
I already forgot it.
Looks like a lot of...
This one, I think. Too long to pronounce. Alright, it is in the injector. Hey, got something for you.
An evil engine of desire wrapped within a rude message.
Really? How interesting.
Beached questions you injector?
Say that again?
Overpass did you stick me with an injector? Now I'll have to get my aphasia rejab. Not cool, man.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
What happened here?
I'd like to hear from you what happened.
So, we came in this afternoon for the late shift, right? I checked on the factoring line, and it turns out the specimens are nuked up.
In what sense?
They don't match the catalog anymore. Not that they're supposed to be. I figured Baxter nuked it up again, so I checked the feed.
That's when you found the body?
Yeah, but Chigwa won't let me get a look. Told me to get back to work while she called Sal. Hey, can I get a look at the body with you?
I'm afraid not. Official procedure and stuff.
Bummer.
DNA samples.
Dr. Chigwa tells me that some of the specimens have been tampered.
Oh yeah, I found one of those. Man, couldn't they have just killed the guy without messing up my work?
I need to find it. Which specimen was it?
Oh, a Corsair Brasileira. When I found it, I just thought Baxter was nuking it up again.
What did you do with it?
I just sent it back to the specimen lab. Should be there in the sample store.
Great. Can't get with that.
I need to remove the Orchidaceae isotria sample from the growth room. Thing is, the airlock told me it was copyrighted, then blasted me with gas.
Yeah, that one belongs to Tifu. They're way touchy about it. Only lab staff are able to remove it for factoring.
Could you get the sample for me?
Hey, no way, man. I'm already on 2 strikes for taking stuff out of the
I
lab.
bet you are.
So you could, but you won't.
Sorry, man. Jake already thinks I'm stealing stuff. There's a huge street market for things like spark fruit or cracked wetware.
Okay.
Remind me, what was that specimen you...
Jeez, it was a quarter...
Alright, I'll let...
Let's get this one first. There we go.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Great. Okay, so what do I do with the samples once I get them? Try going here. Okay.
There's some more. It worked.
Great.
According to this, he's been dead for not anything like the normal. Well, case. Good luck.
Okay.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
Let me ask you again about the
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Why'd you go and give yourself aphasia?
Not just that. There are loads of syndromes. It's maladies, man.
Aren't diseases like that dangerous, though?
It's not permanent, man. We ain't stupid.
Yeah.
Wetware nodes in the body create the symptoms of things we want, which you went and broke. Gee, thanks.
Sorry about that. In any case, they're temporary then.
Exactly.
What other diseases have you tried?
So, what other diseases have you tried?
Loads of them. Parkinson's, syphilis, tuberculosis. Last month, it was Hansen's disease.
Wait, leprosy?
Yeah, if you're a Zift, Hansen's is the real name.
Sounds like quite a selection.
That's why I came to study in Newton. Eurofed's just starting to get into MD culture, even talking about banning it. Newton's where it's at for it. You guys are a lot cooler about what we let people do.
On an individual basis, certainly. That's pretty much the founding philosophy here.
Oh, good for you.
Alright, I'll let you get back.
Whatever.
Okay, so...
Looks like a lot of cartridges for the injector. things in here because they're dangerous. Probably not.
A, I definitely want. B, hello. I think that fits the description of what I want, so, oh, do I already have that? No.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
Okay. Go away. No. I'm gonna try and leave here with just that. Production lab. Oh, that was just the inside. Name sampler, gene sequencer. Oh, it's working.
There's some more.
Holding to this. He's been dead for 8 months. On his case. Good luck.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense.
Okay. And there's just that last.
Better not. It might tell the lab director. Better not. It might tell.
Let's see if I can.
Wetware's not going to connect.
I'm sure there's a bunch of things that I can connect to that I haven't tried.
Wetware's not going to connect.
Okay.
Wetware's not going.
Pipes.
Oops.
Alright, I guess I'm trying to explode this place.
I've taken a DNA sample from it.
And the place that had the little pipe valve was upstairs. So.
I don't know what's in them, but they look important.
Warning, copyright breach in progress.
Excuse me?
You are not authorized to remove Orchidacia via
Hey, my sample! What did you do?
to prevent theft of intellectual property. Gene sequences in your possession have been neutralized. Have a nice day.
Gee, thanks.
There's gotta be something he knows. Oh,
Excuse me.
Yeah?
first pipe.
Hey, the pipes in the growth lab are leaking.
Ah, yoke it. Again? Better go fix it before Chigwa starts yelling.
Well, I was gonna take those tools for myself, but okay.
According to the labels, these shouldn't be handled without protective gear. I guess these pipes aren't broken.
Alright. Now, can I make it through? Is that the solution?
I've taken a DNA sample.
No, get out of here. Alarm, don't go off.
Warning, copyright breach in progress.
Excuse me?
You are not authorized to remove Orchidaceae isotria samples from the growth lab. They are copyrighted property of Typho Labs GmbH. Beginning purge.
Hey, my sample! What did you do?
To prevent theft of intellectual property, gene sequences in your possession have been neutralized. Have a nice day.
Gee, thanks.
Okay. Oh, wait. Actually, are there any... There's nothing here. There's readouts. Let's see if she knows anything new.
Excuse me, Dr. Chigwa?
Make it quick, I'm busy.
Any other samples you know?
Have you found anything else with added genetic data?
As a matter of fact, I have. There was a batch of Orchidaceae isotria in the growth lab, and...
And?
I can't remember exactly. I do remember that it's spine and
Got
very...
that one already. Alright.
Is that all?
For now.
Then if you'll excuse me.
Where?
Better not. It might...
Nope. Alright.
I guess these pipes aren't broken.
There has to be some point to getting him out of
According to the labels...
Sweatwear, protective gear. Okay. Let's see. This pipe's broken.
Nothing happened.
To cheat and look it up at a walkthrough. I'll be back in a second. impossible to figure it out without looking this up. Like, a lot of adventure games have this problem where it just doesn't make sense. This has been pretty good for the most part, but
the biohazard trefoil on these isn't encouraging.
Yeah, this game's been pretty good with it so far, but it's got a couple moments where it's just like this is like not the solution that makes sense by any means at all. So yeah, I just took that random sample that the description was about. It grows on meteors and growth matrix, huh? Well, let's try it out.
There, I've planted the growth matrix. Let's hope I got Mom's green fingers.
And we'll go up the ladder. And we'll go down the ladder. Yeah, okay. This is exactly what
I'd better not touch it with my bare
expected,
hands.
right?
I've tranced too many horror sims that start that way. I've taken a DNA sample from it. I hope it doesn't grow in my pocket. I've taken a DNA sample from it.
So as if that wasn't out there enough. This part at least makes a little bit more sense, but it's still kind of like out of the box. Out of the box, but inside another box thinking.
You better not lose it.
Alright. Okay, he fixed it. Bye. And no copyright siren. Sample from here. Yes. And leave. And put that right in.
It's only compatible with the sampler tool.
Oh.
According to this, he's been dead for on this case. Good luck.
I'm going to need to find where he's hidden the rest of the message before I get any sense out of it.
Thanks. That's why I used... Oh no, I used the injector. Oh well. But... I got it. I got all of them.
Yes! Aha! Got some.
Lau, if you're listening to this, well, it means they've got me.
Oh no, Regis, no, no, no.
But Lau, ignore anything left in the recording up to this point.
Huh?
Sorry for being so unhelpful with the message, but I had to be sure you were the one who heard it first. Everyone will be saying that I came to the lab to, well, for Baxter, and they might be right. Except that he's been dead since before I got here.
Yes!
We need to touch bases on this case. Meet me... Meet me where we were both first involved in a case. I'll try to explain when you get here.
That's
Good
the
luck.
most vague thing ever.
Thank God. You've got some explaining to do, Regis.
Chapter 110.
What the hell did you think you were doing? We need her alive.
I saw an opportunity for striking back at Regis, a kind of poetic justice.
At Regis? You've never even met the man.
Yes, but
You haven't offloaded Baxter yet, have you? Look, There might just be a use for your newfound vendetta. The tap on his partner was successful. She found where Regis is hiding. He's an unfactored element. Now, he needs to be removed from the equation.
Don't worry. I'll kill him myself if it comes to it.
There's only so much of the city's resources that can be diverted to this. Find him, finish him, then return for offloading. Remember, I'm your controller, not Baxter.
That seemed like the,
So sure.
the hacker girl.
So I got out. I managed to find somewhere to lie low. But I know what Central's capable of. You can only hide from it for so long. Lau had better find that message before an aerostat comes this way.
Oh no.
What the hell?
It's an aerostat.
What the hell is this?
It's a thermal bottle.
The bottle is some kind of thermal container, about half full of thick liquid. The words, "Drink me," are stenciled on the side.
Should I do it? Let's look at the rest of the room first.
I guess some things you just have to store physically.
Yeah, like objects. And stuff.
It's the fire safety system. Probably hasn't been used in years. One of the city's custodial drones. Someone must have hacked it and directed it up here. Lousy kids can't even do their own graffiti anymore without a bot's help.
Oh, that's pretty good.
An old office terminal. I'm kinda surprised nobody's stolen it yet.
Window. This part of town is full of disused factories abandoned after an environmental catastrophe a decade earlier. While Cell technically has a mandate to keep it safe, the expense of doing so means that it rarely gets patrolled. Picture. A painting of a glowing pyramid hanging over a city. Despite the other decoration that the walls of this office has acquired, this picture remains unvandalized. Okay. Drink it, I guess.
Down the hatch. I wonder what that did.
Can you hear me?
Ah.
Hello? Who's there?
Barely, can you hear me?
Barely. I can't see you. Where are you?
In your head.
My head?
What the hell are you doing in my head?
That bottle you just drank. It was full of
I hate wetware.
They were programmed to construct a transceiver in the small bones of your inner ear.
Why do it this way?
You've apparently found me already. Why talk to me this way?
Security. There's a pretty big crisis about to land right on top of you.
They found me?
My location's been compromised?
I'm afraid so. There's a strike team surrounding the building as we speak.
Damn.
We need to get you out of there. The sewer access on the factory floor hasn't been secured. It's your best chance for an escape route.
If what you're saying's true, I'm about to be outnumbered and outgunned.
Don't worry, you're probably one of the few people I know who's smart enough to get out of something like this.
Do you know me?
You could say that. Come on, get moving.
Wait, it's not Lau? Oh, it's,
Wait!
What is it?
Cobalt Actual, this is Cobalt 3. Dynamic entry complete.
Dynamic entry.
Second floor hallway secure. Going dark and starting patrol. Out.
Adaptive camouflage? How am I supposed to get past them when I can't even see them?
I'll see if I can breach their systems. For now, you're going to have to think your way past.
Thinking, eh?
Whatever's in there, there's apparently 4 gross of them, whatever that means.
Means about 750. Hole.
I think they call that a dynamic entry.
Voice.
You still there?
I hear you.
Adaptive camo.
How am I supposed to get past an armed agent I can't even see?
Bet you wish you had some of that adaptive camouflage too, huh?
It has its limits. Only really works in dry conditions. Plus you have to know how to use it properly. It's only the surface pattern that changes.
Still, pretty neat.
Get some of that out? I know a guy who'd give you a couple of thousand Qs just for the camo shirt.
Okay. So it's the girl, it's the hacker girl.
Perhaps it was my mistake first for drinking that bottle, but how do I know I can trust you?
It's either me or the guys with the kill-on-sight order. Besides, what sort of person would I be if I didn't help out an old pal?
Do I know you?
You should. We've spent
Or
years
not.
working together.
Is this Lau?
Come on, you've got to get moving.
What an idiot. I thought I was crazy. Okay, what did you put in my head?
I'm still a little worried about what I
didn't
drank.
ask for this.
It won't do you any harm. It's just a constructor node.
Yeah, but thousands of molecule-sized machines building a radio in my head. That'd bother any sane man.
If you'd gone and gotten yourself wired years ago, we wouldn't have to do this. Plus, this is more secure. We're operating on a bespoke fractal encoding.
There you go.
How exactly am I supposed to get out of here?
There's an exit to the sewers on the factory floor level.
What makes you think they haven't blocked that off too?
This raid was a rush job. I don't think they've known where you are for very long. They're gambling that they can eliminate you before you have time to think.
I hate to disappoint you, but I'm not exactly prepared either.
Yeah, but you've got my help. That puts you kilometers ahead.
How did they manage to find me?
Sorry, I can't help you with that. All I know is, they're after you.
Did you get my message?
Message? Nah. I just know the kind of places you like to hide in. But your garden wouldn't do for this one, would it?
Hey.
Match that against which of your favorite spots are being raided by crisis teams, and boom. Instant Regis.
So, you haven't heard my side of the Baxter story.
Save it for later. First, we've got to get you out of there.
What do you know about this facility?
Old TVNA factory. Used to make synths there. Cleared out when the Aurora hit. Most of that part of town stayed abandoned even to this day. It's the kind of place lowlifes and thralls hide in.
Anything useful?
A lot of the stuff in it's probably been scavenged already, but you might find something useful. Plus, it's an old building. Be careful, a lot of it is unstable.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage.
You'd better get moving or a patrol might catch you.
Right.
Any of these puddles that I could splash in?
The wood's old, but I still can't get it open by hand.
Oh. Ha, I ducked.
If I wander out there, I'm probably just going to end up full of holes.
That was his imagination? Okay. I'll take it. Sprinklers.
Can't do that.
Can't do what? I haven't told you what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to save my game.
They're just the sprinklers. The fire sensor must be somewhere else.
That's not how sprinklers work.
There's a canister of water-soluble fire suppressant loaded into the system.
That's great. Can you turn on the sprinklers?
The system only takes fluid tanks. It's not going to be compatible with it.
Smoke detector.
I can't reach it from down here. A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
So, something flammable?
Must have been a decorator.
Paint cartridge. Paint's flammable. Oh.
Huh. It fits.
Huh. How odd. No, I just need to... Can I use this paper to start a fire?
Looks like this guy had a place to keep his vices at work.
Ah. Great. use the lighter on the smoke detector. Oh.
Cobalt 3, camouflage compromised.
I need that or I'm useless as a soldier completely. Get him.
Target sighted.
What?
I need to use the fact that I can see him now to my advantage.
How about I give him a nice little jolt of my jolt gun. Yeah, there we go.
One down.
However many left to go. Don't count on taking them all on, though.
Low velocity, jacketed hollow point. They came prepared for a soft target.
Ooh. Locker room. Giant crack. Lockers. Lock.
Ah! There's nothing in here.
There's nothing in the drain. There's nothing in there.
I haven't got the gear to fix it, or open it up some more.
Hole.
I don't think I can climb back out of it.
Hole up there. The whole way up there. Okay. There's a guy. You can take him down.
Damn, it's out of charge.
Really? Alright, kill him.
It won't fire for me. It's a locked signature weapon.
See, this is what happens when war changes. There you go. No.
Target sighted.
No, you couldn't see me because of the stairs. Okay. Is this a thing? No. What's with all the robots? This is clearly an abandoned, useless trash house.
I can't reach him from up here. Plus, I don't like my odds against him.
Okay, just sprint into there.
Target sighted.
Okay. Lesson learned. That guy can kill me for sure. Let's go back in here and see if I can do something.
The wood's old, but I still can't get it open by hand. I haven't got the gear to fix it, or...
There's nothing at the end over here. For sure. Okay. Alright, so then either this is a complete dead end, I'm doing something wrong, or the answer lies in that locker room. I don't like any of those choices. To be honest.
A 10mm submachine gun, part of the strike team's gear. As a signature weapon, it's encoded to only operate for its assigned user.
That I haven't seen a code. Maybe there's one in the office that I missed, or it's suddenly appeared. Terminal. Evacuation underway. Mr. Hart, blah 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 blah. Employees are building their own replacements. Please don't say that, dude. Since there isn't anyone changing out of hazard gear anymore, nobody else will be using the locker room. It's going to be one hell of a working weekend. I'll put the stuff in Locker 6, codes 381. Yes. Great. Which Zift decided it'll be a good idea to run water pipes over a million quanta industrial laser. I fixed the leak in the locker room's pipes, but don't charge the capacitor banks unless you feel like being cooked. Well, now I know what I want. Oh. Link to external device. No charge flow routes found. Ready, ready, ready.
Looks like I can control the factory's power from my traveler now.
Alright, I think it was 381. There we go.
Apparently it's not just cleaning supplies they kept in here. This is some pricey liquor.
Whiskey and polish.
A metal polish from the cleaning supplies. It's been here for over a decade, but it doesn't seem to have dried out. It's a strong old whiskey, more expensive than the stuff I've usually got around. An ornate cigarette lighter. The kind I can picture, can't think of the last time.
Add some stuff from the filing cabinet and...
The rest of it's decade-old
Great.
paperwork.
That's what I need. I need decade-old paperwork.
A metal polish from the cleaning supplies. It's been here for over a decade, but it doesn't seem to have dried out. A metal polish. I can't get it cleaner. I can't get it
It's
cleaner.
almost too clean.
I don't think it needs to be shocked into some...
These two.
This stuff will be flammable, but it won't burn in the bottle like this.
Okay.
The wood's old, but I still can't get it open by hand.
Maybe.
I can't get it cleaner.
I'm not trying to clean it. I'm trying to polish it.
There's nothing in here.
There's water in there. Don't lie to me.
I can't get it cleaner.
Okay. Can you clean the giant crack?
I can't get it cleaner. I needed that.
Oh no. Don't drink it.
It's powerful stuff, but it won't do anything useful there. It's powerful stuff, but it won't do any...
I wasn't really expecting it. Hey, you never know. What if I burn the gun?
Burning it's not going to help.
Just singe it a little. Lighten up the load. You never know what's gonna happen these days. Alright, can I get in here? You need to go faster, dude.
Target sighted.
Sure are. Okay. What do I do?
One way of getting it open. It's empty except for all the packing material.
What kind of packing material?
A fiber used for packing. There's nothing in any of the crates besides this stuff. Anything more valuable's probably been stolen over the years.
Okay. Maybe I can soak some of this up. The drain.
I've stuffed the drain.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. And he doesn't even know. Try it running in again.
Target sighted.
Nope. Oh, I know what I can do. Wait. Packing material. Do I have more, or did it undo that? Nope, it's still used. Activate power. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. Great. Well, I have to take out the other guy too. Can I pack this?
Stuff it with packing?
Nah. I don't see any point to that. I'll do all kinds of other weird stuff though. I'll put duct tape on a cat if you ask me, but stuff a hole with packing? Nah. Okay. Oh, now I can...
Huh. This takes me back. What a waste of good whiskey.
Oh, it was a window. I thought it just burst through the wall. I'm like, jeez, man. Take it easy.
I need to find a better way out than that.
Okay, how big is this building and how high up am I? Okay, so... I think it's safe to go there right now. This layer of combat gear makes it difficult to tell whether you survived the electrocution, but it certainly won't be getting in your way. Okay. Industrial laser, shoot. Bam! Oh. Select your energy out input. All the way. Power grade calibration. Silicon wafer, stainless steel, aluminium, mild steel, plywood, titanium, boron, epoxy, concrete. Danger unsafe. I think I want danger unsafe. I mean, that's what I always use.
That's not going to work.
That's not going to work. Judging by the frequency and nature of the boring around the room, the machinery must have been exceptionally hazardous to the human eye. Okay. That means leave the room. For the love of God. Alright. And activate. Okay. That was it. This is much safer than I was led to believe. Whatever. Aluminium. Warnings.
That's not going to work.
Okay. Go on forward. There's a little hole. Oh, right. I want to go out into the sewers. So, what are these large doors to? There's a guy.
There ain't much cover between me and him.
Okay, so how am I supposed to do this? Because unlike most games where all you do is move forward.
There ain't much cover between me and him.
Okay. What is this? Unlock the controls. Give it everything you need. Direction control switch. I don't see an arm. This. Dragging doesn't do it. Switch it back this way. See what happens. I don't think anything's going to happen. Be like an off. Control ready. Switch. So I think this is how it was when I got here. Everything's as it would have been. Was there any? There's got to be something more to that. I mean, I can set it. Send it back this way. No, that wasn't it. This is it. Send it back this way so that... Oh, well, arm override could be something in another room. Right? Don't go too fast. You'll get shot. In your imagination, of course. So there's an arm.
Not from here, I can't.
Maybe I go back and shoot the laser? Oh. I can just do that right here. And I unset it back to safe levels in case reasons. Let's see how maximum power turns out.
It's nothing like the drones and synths of today. Less personality, nothing to argue with. My kind of bot.
Okay. That arm I can't interact with. Oh no. It's stuck going this way. I can't get across. Well, I hope I activated it to manual or whatever. Start me off on the right.
There ain't much cover between me and him.
Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. Ready, go. Oh, come on.
There ain't much cover between me and him.
Ready. Go. Good. Control panel down there too.
Not from here, I can't.
Maybe there's another way around. Oh yeah, I did kill this guy. That's right.
Okay, you're on the factory floor. There's an emergency access route to the sewers in the corner of the north wall.
Sure, except it's locked.
What? This can't be right.
Yep, big padlock and everything. Any other ideas?
I'm afraid not. The crisis team's got the factory surrounded. That's your only route out.
Guess I need to find a way to get the lock off.
Well, use your control panel. Oh, interesting. Drive error, eh? Now what does this do? That almost did something. How about that? What's that do? Nope.
Are you kidding? If anything... The claws are jammed too close together to hold it.
This calls for polish.
The claws are jammed too close together to hold it.
I wanna hold it. I wanna polish
The claws
it.
are jammed. Stuff it with packing.
Arm.
Even if it wasn't a heavy-duty lock, the mechanisms have rusted shut. Whatever this is, building a synth apparently takes a lot of them.
Okay, got something. What is it?
A dull metal disc. I have no idea why it's needed in a synth's construction.
Okay. Actually, I don't think I need to. I can probably just activate it now and go. Through.
Are you kidding?
I hope this has infinite amounts of those.
Whatever this is, building.
Okay. Polish this.
That's brightened it up.
Great. Yes, that's what I want. I also want to shoot the laser. Yeah. And I'll just walk.
I'd better not be walking
right
into an
that.
ambush.
I haven't let you down yet, have I?
Regis!
It's good to see you in the flesh as well, Lau.
What do you mean, in the flesh?
You weren't the one sending messages through a transceiver in my head?
No, she wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You thought I was her?
Well, it seemed like that.
Seemed like what? Who are you talking to?
Never mind.
Huh. Okay. So maybe it is the hacker girl. You got my message.
You found my message in the DNA.
Eventually. You could have been a little less abstruse.
I had to make sure you'd be the one to find it. Plus, if someone else did manage to get into it...
They'd probably think you meant to meet up where our first case was, rather than where you caught me the first time.
Looks like they found me anyway.
There's why. It looks like she downloaded an interceptor. Even I can see the signal coming off it.
Max, the voices say you've been bugged.
What? Wait a second. Nuke an interceptor.
Okay. Where'd you pick it up?
Any idea where you picked it up?
It would have needed to get past both my checks and Central's. Whoever did this knew what they were doing.
Or had access to Central's permissions database. Is it still a threat?
No, they wouldn't have gotten anything while I've been in the sewer. There isn't any signal down here.
The interceptor isn't broadcasting anymore.
You fixed it.
Yeah, it's been isolated. I have no idea when it started writing me. Must have been while I was investigating the murder at the plant lab.
Do you think I did it?
Be honest, Max. Do you think I did it?
Regis, I'm not the one you need to...
Do you think I did it?
If I didn't know you like I did, I might. After what Baxter did, nobody would blame you. Except Central. But after what you tried to do with the bomber last night...
What about it?
You tried to save his life. Even though he'd come here intending to murder as many as he could.
It was the right thing to do.
I've worked with you long enough to know how you work, Regis. What Baxter did didn't drive you to revenge. It's motivated you to try and make the world a better place.
Ooh. Partner or mysterious helpful voice? Partner.
Thank you for your opinion, Max. You're probably thinking more clearly than I am right now. What do you think we ought to do next?
I guess turn yourself in isn't an option.
No.
Well, we need to see if we can find out who really did kill Baxter.
And why they've sent a strike team to hunt me down.
If I might interrupt your happy reunion, I believe I may be able to help.
You can? How?
The voices again?
My organization is aware of links between this attack and Dr. Baxter's murder.
What? How?
I believe we must discuss this somewhere more secure. 1181 Shenley Boulevard, Southeast Network, 16th floor. Come around the back.
Sure, why not?
We need to find out what's going on. You seem to have a better picture than us. And I guess you've been looking out for me so far. You say I know you?
And I you, Charlie.
All right. We'll come.
Leave Dr. Lau. Come alone.
No.
Pardon?
Lau comes too. She's the only one I know I can trust right now.
Aw.
Very well. See you soon, Charlie.
Chapter 111. 24 years earlier.
Wow.
Jesus.
Looks like Vargas pulled together quite a team.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Hello, Charlie. What was that for?
I'm not sure. I was just worried you weren't going to come.
Don't be silly. Of course I was gonna be here.
I know. I was just afraid.
Hey, there's no need to be afraid of anything here. Unlike your last job, there's no firing squad for motivation. I'm sorry, I didn't mean...
It's hard to believe all that's behind me. Not only do I have you to thank for getting me out of there, but getting me into this role as well.
All I did was mention you to Dr. Vargas. He knew what he needed and you fit the bill. Obviously, he knows talent when he sees it.
Hopefully he likes my work. He can't exactly go to the Texan warlords for a reference.
Well, that's a good sign. Now you're the one making jokes about it.
Okay, Dr. Baxter, Dr. Chigua, Dr. Giona.
You must be the famous Dr. Pereira I've been hearing so much about.
Famous?
The way Dr. Vargas has been going on, you must have been his star pupil.
You're right. I'm Victor Pereira. Vicky. Dr. Vargas mentioned me?
Wouldn't shut up about you. Like you were Watson, Crick, and Einstein rolled into one.
Or more like Oppenheimer, perhaps.
Hey, what we did before isn't the key point. It's what we can do with the skills we've brought with us.
All right then, what's your field?
Organic computing, mostly. I studied under Dr. Vargas.
Ah, we've probably got some overlap then.
You look familiar, Dr.
Nina Jong, pleased to meet you. AI and Synthetic Awareness Studies.
I remember. Dr. Vargas was a big fan of your work.
He's assembling his dream team. That's what you get with an absurdly huge grant. Not that I'm complaining.
And you are?
Dr. Zvidzai Chigua. My friends call me Gwen. I was brought in from Bulawayo.
What was your field?
Embryonic baseline engineering.
She's a real artist, building new animals from scratch.
Angiosperms, mostly. Still not sure why I'm here. You got any idea what's going on?
The project.
Come on, you're the only one of us who's met Vargas in person. Do you have any idea what's going on?
I couldn't help you, I'm afraid.
Aw, you're killing us.
You expect us to believe he didn't tell his star pupil?
Well, I might know. But I know how theatrical he can be. It'd mean a lot to him to be the one to reveal it.
Whatever it is, this is some impressive hardware they've got. That and the secrecy says government work to me.
I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Microscopes. Don't know what those are. Let's just talk to Dr. Baxter.
Hi there. I'm Dr. Pereira.
Yes.
I, thought I might get to know who I'm going to be working with.
Oh, right. Certainly. Adam Baxter.
You enjoying the, MRI scanner?
Ah, yes. Forgive me. It's just been some time since my last lab work. After the accident, no institution would take me. I feel as though I may wake up and have this dream of an assignment taken from me.
Don't worry. Dr. Vargas is an excellent judge of talent. I can guarantee that this isn't merely out of pity.
This is something of a last chance for me. We must succeed.
Your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. As you look around, you will see some of the finest scientific minds of this generation. These minds have at their disposal the most cutting-edge tools available to humankind. Newton has decided, like an increasing number of cities, to invest in AI management. But they want no mere computer to run traffic patterns and coordinate electricity grids. They have asked me for something infinitely more advanced. They have asked me for the future. I have selected you for this venture because I believe that together we can make this future. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Central Project.
This is the place Jinsel said to meet up at. Ugh, what a dump.
The city just gets worse and worse every time I leave the trance.
It just keeps getting more and more real. Ugh. This expensive-looking car seems out of place in a neighborhood like this. It must be well protected if someone felt they could leave it on display. Like most cars you've ever seen outside of the trance, it appears to be an auto drive. Barely anyone bothers with manual controls anymore. Good riddance, in your opinion.
An underground trance den. People come here if they can't get online at home. Kinda thought it'd look slicker. Guess they're playing up the whole underground thing. Or maybe it's just as grimy as everywhere else in this part of town.
Venue's enormous bouncer glares at you with what you believe to be lofty contempt, though you've never been that good at reading human expressions. What's going on over here? Nothing? Signs.
Ads for everything from sleazy bars to sex to cosmetics. Nothing I'd want, though. I feel like the whole neighborhood was designed to alienate me. What's this aerial for?
Visitors from out of town.
Users connecting from other countries to the Trance Den's network?
Newton's a bit funny about who gets to log on sometimes.
So you figured you'd give them a hand by connecting them from abroad?
Exactly. Foreigners pay better.
Huh. Okay.
Hey, no entry.
Why not? What is this place?
This place looks like a dump.
You're one to talk, girl. Bet yours is worse.
So what happens here?
It's a trance den. People come here to hook up.
I always do it at home. Did do it at home.
People can't always do it there, though. Maybe their partner don't want them doing it no more. Maybe there's some thrall who promised their probation officer they'd stay clean.
So you're selling privacy?
Bingo. You don't need to be pretty. Once you're in the machine, you don't care about how it looks.
Street terminal.
There's supposed to be a public terminal on the corner over there. I guess because of all the wires running from where it used to be into the cellar.
You reckon I know something about it? You think maybe I stole the terminal and I'm now using it to run a pirated trance environment for profit?
Maybe?
Huh, you're pretty sharp.
Why no entry?
Excuse me, I'm trying to get into the trance den.
And I'm stopping you.
What? Why?
Maybe I don't like the look of you. Maybe we're full. Either way, shove off.
Come on, there must be something I can do to get in. What do I need to do?
Huh, we get that a lot. Some thrall drags themselves up here, says they'll do anything. Shows how desperate you people are.
Your arm.
What's with your arm? It's all metal.
Lost it in the war. One of the wars. On biochem duty. Turned out that because of the shots they gave me, they couldn't just grow me a new one. Same reason I can't get wired either. Allergic to the stuff.
But you run a trance den.
Ain't that just the definition of irony? The arm's great, but the eyes they gave me ain't worth shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have any money. But I'll offer to pay anyway.
Can I pay to get in?
I don't know. Can you pay to get in? Exactly. You wouldn't be dressed up in Skanto blue overalls if you could. You ain't even got shoes.
I'll pay you. Lady, you don't even have shoes.
Maybe I could do something for you?
I like 'em skinny, but you look like you'd break a bone if someone looked at you too hard. You wouldn't believe how many greasy thralls try to get in that way, though.
What? No! Ew, no! I meant hacking!
City utilities did cut the water again.
What happened to the water?
Bills weren't being paid. I needed all my quanta to pay off the bookies after Pakistan lost last month's game.
Gambling debts?
Hey, like you're in a position to judge anyone. Thrall. Anyway, Central Utilities shut down the water. Now we can't grow any more wetware.
Okay.
What do you want me to do about the water supply? I'm a hacker, not a plumber.
The flow's controlled by a terminal in the sewer. I want you to breach it and get my water back.
Done.
Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
Where's Where's this so-called sewer? Nothing.
Hey, no entry.
Yeah, we talked about this. Do it yourself.
Why don't you hack the water yourself? You haven't got my skills?
You think a lot of yourself, don't you? I ain't wired. Can't breach systems like that on the go.
Ah, that makes sense.
Also means I got deniability if they just catch some thrall messing around with it. No, officer. I didn't have nothing to do with it.
What was it you wanted me to do again?
All that trancing fry your memory? Find the city utilities terminal in the sewer and get my water running again.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Go on, get moving. Quit hanging around.
All right,
Is this my car?
Warning, warning. You are too close to the vehicle. Please step away from the vehicle.
God.
This message has been a product of Sentinel security systems.
That would be the worst. That would be the most useless car alarm ever. Not that they're like car alarms now are useful at all. Okay, so I got some signs and a car and no sewer. Where do I go for the sewer?
Hey, no entry. Quit hanging around.
All right,
Go up the ladder? No. Actually. It's my car now. And it goes fast. Okay. That's what you get for covering the sewers. Okay, here's the panel for
The wetware won't form a connection with it. I'm not strong enough to open it with my bare hands. It's old and rusty, but still locked. I can't inject that.
Huh. So I need some tools.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for, at least.
I'll take it. You know what? I'll start here. Oh. Well. Let's see how much actual work I have to do for this.
Too easy.
Toxic, destructive, and otherwise hazardous substances have been detected in the city's water supply. Quantities measured are unacceptable. Please download the latest priority list and calibrate your equipment appropriately. Hazardous substance index. Can't use it with itself.
The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Okay. Don't want benzene. Don't want sulfuric acid. Don't want estrogen. Don't want benzene. Okay. I'm assuming this is addresses of some kind, so I'm just gonna turn them all on. Water. Let's give people power too. Wait. Let's go with that and see how that went. Did I fix it though?
Can I go in?
You got the water going again, so yeah, we got all we need for more wetware.
Alright.
Quit hanging around.
Alright.
Look at you miserable scumbags. Alright, terminal.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface.
Definitely. Yep.
Hi there. Hi there.
What?
What's going on?
What's up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience. Apparently more vivaciously than you.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
What are you waiting for?
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first, though. You hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Yes, actually. Can I skip ahead?
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
Dancers.
What's with the dancers?
I know. They're awful people. They come up here from the bars, spilling vodka all over the sim. Dirty, dirty people.
You here often?
Is this one of your usual trance spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
That a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes. It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
You're ahead.
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want. But some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. realist like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist? Ciao.
Fine, whatever.
Hey Bonnie, what's going on?
Hi there.
Hey new user, what's going on?
Hi there.
Nothing? Okay, great. I'm going in the games room.
Hey! Get in line. I was here first.
Fine. Jinsil. Okay. I'm supposed to be meeting Jinsil here. Hit. There he is.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
It was alright.
Nothing I couldn't handle. I'm not used to all this meat space stuff, though.
Nonetheless, you've proven yourself resourceful.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Jilly, Holly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
What do you need?
It's a public server in a den. I guess anyone could be in here, even other cell agents.
It is good to see you understand the value of privacy.
I don't need anyone else finding out where I am. What do you need?
Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
What, just like slaughter them all? Okay, whatever.
I'll do what I can.
Isam, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Don't get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again.
The cellar?
Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
A trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place, if you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it so.
You don't know how far thralls will go for a link.
Okay.
I'll get back to ruining everyone's evening.
Bitafik.
Hi there.
Evening.
Bouncer.
What do you think of the walking can opener outside the den?
Leon. He's alright. He fought in Singapore. Doesn't like to talk about it, though.
Don't you think it's odd, someone without wiring running a trance den?
It's good for security, I guess. Means he's always on guard.
You're still worried, though.
Yeah. Thieves are tricky.
You look worried.
Something bothering you?
Not obvious, huh?
I can see it right through the trance. What's up?
Well, I gotta come out to these dens to trance, right? Except the last couple of times, it's not gone so well.
Wiring problems?
Worse. Someone keeps going through my pockets while I'm under. I disconnect and find someone's gone with all my quanta.
Jeez, sorry to hear. Poverty's my answer to that problem.
This time I'm hiding it. They won't find any money on me.
Your avatar.
Interesting avatar you've got there.
Thanks. Apparently I'm an idealist.
So it's based around your perfect self-image?
Exactly. Screw months of diet and exercise.
Or millions of quanta of surgery and nanoplasty.
You're one as well?
I never really thought about it that way. I just thought this looked cool.
Come here often?
This your usual haunt?
First time here, actually. There's a place on Mayasa that I used to go to.
This is my first time here, too. I stopped going to dens after I matriculated.
I can understand. Some people just prefer the freedom of the open web. But you get a different kind of atmosphere in these smaller local servers.
What about those dancers?
What's with those guys hogging the dance floor?
From what I can tell, they're celebrating. They've got a cycle of drinking down here and partying up there.
Any idea what's got them in such a good mood?
I don't know. Some sport thing? Big win, apparently. I haven't really paid attention to that stuff since I started trancing.
I know the feeling.
How is it?
You like the server the Sten's got running?
It's alright. There's only so much you can do with a repurposed terminal, though.
No doubt legitimately acquired.
No doubt. Still, they've got a bar, a dance floor, and a bunch of games running. And I love the way you can just stare off the edge into forever.
Okay.
Let me get back to you.
Sink you later.
Fireman.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
Where do you get your recipes from?
I used to have an automule kind of like you. She got her recipes off a memory card. What about you?
I got all the usuals built in already, plus a few extras, this being the trance and all.
How do you mean?
People can be a little more adventurous about what they choose in here.
I guess the law, or even physics, doesn't really matter here.
As long as I got the formula, I can fix it up for you.
Okay.
Ciao. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there.
What?
Disconnect.
This might seem a little strange, but I need everyone to leave the server.
What? No! I haven't gotten into the games yet.
It wouldn't be for long.
No, games first, then I go home. Do you get me?
Ciao.
Fine, fine.
I didn't really expect that to work.
I don't think he'd want that. The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for. Hi there.
None of you guys are being very helpful.
Hi there.
Evening.
Why'd you choose this place, if you don't mind me asking?
My folks have been trying to get me to cut down.
Fortunately, something I've not had to deal with. No folks.
So I can't trance at home. I have to use dens. The further from home the dens are, the better. Why'd you come here?
I'm on the run from a cell agent who's trying to kill me. My underground contact told me to meet here.
You're funny.
Let me get back to you.
Sink you later.
Can you help me? Okay, just crash the server.
If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean? I'll get back to ruining everyone's evening.
Bitafik.
Get out of here.
Hey. Nope, he's under.
Yes, I know. All these people are.
Hey. Nope, nothing.
IV drip.
I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him.
That's horrible.
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance. But I'm in something serious. Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her. This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa.
Oh. That's terrible. Alright. Someone
Hi there.
stole all your
Evening.
money.
Hey, I don't know how to tell you this.
What is it?
Well, I was just offline a second ago, you know, finding some food. Anyway, I saw this guy going through your stuff on the sofa.
Oh, Nuke, you found it? Damn. What'd he look like?
A big guy.
A big guy, lots of muscle.
Wait, did he have an animated snake tattoo on his arm? White hair?
He might have.
Nuke, I know who it was. I'm gonna kill that asshole when I get home. X is right.
He sounds like a terrible individual.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah.
Great. Why don't you just go in the game?
Hey! Get in line. I was here first.
Hi there.
What?
Remind me, what are you here for?
What? Something wrong with your Gibson? It's the games. I'm here for the games. Front of the line. Front of the line.
You're front of the line. I see.
And don't you forget it. That next slot is mine.
Well, hop on in.
Ciao.
Fine. Whatever.
Oh, money. I have money all of a sudden.
Hi there. Hi there.
Okay, that's one down. Two to go.
Hey. Nope, he's under. Hey. Nope, nothing.
I'm guessing that this is the games guy.
I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him.
Do it anyway. But where?
Nah, mine's fresher. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that stuff. Hey. Nope, he's under. One of the trancers is spread out on the foam mat on the floor, underneath all the rusty water pipes.
No, that's the floating head. Okay. Yes, it was. Gandalf.
Hi there.
What?
That's it?
Ciao.
Fine. Whatever.
Can I offer you currency?
I don't think he'd want
Yeah,
that.
no one wants money. Or just free money. What about you? Leon. Huh. There's no Leon here.
Looks like they're just for decoration, not download.
Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
What are you?
What are you supposed to be? Victorian?
I'm the bartender, missy. Wouldn't be much of a club without one.
Real or?
Nah, I'm part of the program. They got me out of a broken down machine in a dive bar in southeast Newton.
What do you think of this place?
You like it here?
Better than the last job. There's more space in here, that's for sure. And trance users have more interesting orders than beer.
Do you ever want to do more?
Before yesterday, I hadn't really spoken much with AIs. Do you ever get the urge to do more?
How do y'all mean?
Well, I mean, you're stuck in here. Or in a drinks machine. Ever wanted to get out, see the rest of the trance?
Missy, I sell drinks. Unlike you, I have a defined raison d'etre. If I weren't doing that, well, I just wouldn't feel right.
Okay,
Ciao.
Okay, so she's gone.
There's nothing else in there. Plus, I think I might catch something if I keep touching it.
Pipes.
Oh, ew!
Yes, ew. That would be accurate. Gandalf.
Hey,
What do you want?
much as I hate to bring up meat space stuff,
Spit it out.
actually, that's what you might need to do. The sewage pipe over your head's burst.
What? How'd something like that happen?
I've, no idea.
Nuke it. Nuke it. I will not be giving this server any positive feedback on my blog.
My blog. Grapple.
A nice game, loser. Hey, how about best 16 out of 30? Ha ha.
Jerk.
El Mustardo. Domino.
Hi there.
Yo.
Would you disconnect for me?
I need to clear everyone from the server. It's for personal reasons.
Sorry, lady, but I'm not going anywhere till I beat this guy.
What if I beat him for you?
Good luck.
You'd still get to see him lose.
All right. You've got a deal. You beat him, and I'll retire for the night.
What's the game?
What's going on in this sim?
It's called Grathball. I guess you could say it's a competitive reflex test. Each player has to hit the ball back at their opponent until one misses.
Oh yeah, I remember. This game's 100 years old.
Except it's first person. The ball has no gravity and keeps getting faster. You game much?
Not really. I'm more of a creative solitary sort.
Nobody on the friends list?
Hey, no, not many.
Who's that guy?
Who's the guy in the court?
The Zift out there is Domino. He's the reigning champ.
You don't like him?
Wouldn't be so bad if it was just him winning. Problem is, he's such an ass about it. Even when he's not talking, he just radiates it.
Any tips?
Got any more helpful tips?
What, aside from you can't win against this guy? Make sure you don't start your swing too late. Start your swing before the ball's reached your platform.
So if I'm having trouble hitting it,
try swinging earlier.
I'll give it a shot. Thanks.
No problem.
Hi there.
What's up?
Leave the server.
Could I ask a favor? I need everyone to leave the server.
Yeah, right. Why would I quit on a winning streak like this?
A gentleman's wager.
What would the sportsman in you say to a little bet?
Now you're talking.
If I can break your streak, you leave the server.
That sounds about even.
Don't you want something from me if I lose?
I don't need it. Every time I smash you, my streak gets bigger. That's all I need, since this loser stopped playing.
Go nuke yourself.
Let's play around then.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
At least the music's good.
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
One more try.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
Man,
Damn.
this is like obnoxiously hard.
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
You should really never have actual, like, games like this in an adventure game. It's... The mechanics are usually terrible, and it's
oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Let's go.
It's just generally,
bring it on.
Generally bad. This feels like somebody's Unity, like, class project.
Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah!
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
Terrible.
Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
Terrible.
Damn.
Like, at a certain point, I have to preemptively click my preemptive clicks.
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Okay, that
Damn.
was my fault. That was totally my bad. Also terribly my bad.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Well.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah!
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn.
Come on, I should have hit that. This is just trash.
Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
The hitboxes here are just
Let's
completely
go.
messed up.
Bring it on.
Like, that should have hit.
Damn.
I'm hitting things that, like, don't make sense, like that.
Damn.
This is...
Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Well
Let's go.
Bring it on.
constructed thing.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah! Another win for Team Awesome!
Let's go.
Bring it on.
This is gonna be terribly boring to watch, I'm afraid.
Damn. Damn. Damn.
Oh yeah!
Let me try the
I've
other
got
game.
better things to do.
See if that's any
A nice
better.
game, loser.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason that I'm a big, huge loser. Get nuked. Sure.
Hey there.
Hey, you got here just in time!
For what?
The end of the world, baby!
Uh-oh.
Here we go! What a rush, huh?
What just happened? What is this sim?
Get nuked, man.
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. That's the name of the sim.
Get nuked? That's a bit...
A bit on the nose, but it does what it says on the wrapper. That's what people come here to do. Get nuked.
I think I've had enough explosions for 1 week.
Would you please leave?
I was just wondering, would you be able to disconnect? I can't really tell you why, but it's really important.
Say what? I can't leave now. I've got the
again.
nuke server to look after.
Maybe if you go when you next get killed by the blast or the fallout?
Hey, if mortality was on, we'd all have been wasted by that last one. While God mode is on, nothing can kill us.
What's it about?
So, what's it about?
The whole history of atomic warfare, baby. If you can think of a time where they've dropped the bomb, this sim gives you the chance to experience it.
Wow, I've seen people make some pretty weird stuff in the trance. I guess I'm not in a position to judge.
Darn straight. Besides, it's not just historical interest, it's for fun. With online map data, you can set it to nuke anywhere in the world.
Who are you?
I'm Mandela.
Fearless Phil. Him over there is Vomitor. I help Leon out by running his nuke server for him.
Are you in the cellar? The den?
Oof, meat space questions. We've only just met. I'm running an open line from home. My mom doesn't like it when I go to it. I mean, I've got my own specialized setup at my place.
Your appearance.
That's quite an outfit you've got.
You like it? Classic post-nuke apocalypse shit.
Sure.
You know, there are places in the world that have really suffered nuclear attacks. I don't think anyone dresses like that there.
My style comes from the oldies. It's post-retro. Like, from before there were any of the big atomic conflicts.
So, movies and games rather than actual nuclear catastrophes?
Exactly. The real survivors are so downbeat, aren't they? They take all the fun out of atomic warfare.
So, what's the aim? Can someone win?
It's not a game, it's a simulation. Though sometimes we try to choose scenarios and see who can get the higher body count.
Huh.
I'm winning at the moment. Sarbamba, New Delhi, 2027.
I thought you just said it wasn't a game.
Not all the time.
How do you change the settings?
Is there any way to change the settings?
Singapore's the only map we've got in this version. Only thing you could do is tweak the bomb, really. And the user mortality setup, too.
How do you change the settings?
Is there any way to change the settings?
Singapore's the only map we've gotten. Only thing, and they use.
Done.
Sink you later.
Catch you in the.
I can't pull it off by hand. I'm going to need a way through if I want to find out what's underneath. I can't pull it off. I'm going... Hi there. I wonder if he's ignoring me, or whether he just doesn't know I'm here. Trance does funny things to people's perception sometimes.
Well, I can't take off that panel thing. gonna need, like, maybe a... I don't know. Crowbar, perhaps?
Hi there.
Alright, I'll go back to Grav Ball again. That guy looks like he's in a straitjacket, and I sympathize.
Hi there.
Yo.
Hints?
Got any more helpful tips?
What, aside from you can't win against this guy? Make sure you don't start your swing too late. Start your swing before the ball's reached your platform.
So if I'm having trouble hitting it,
Try swinging earlier.
I'll give it a shot. Thanks.
No problem.
Let's see if there's anything else, because there should be, what, 4 more people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. There's only one.
Hey. Nope, nothing. I can't just yank it out. I have no idea what that'll do to him.
Probably force him to have a life. Oh.
Repent, and you shall be saved. This city's destruction is at hand.
Excuse me?
Turn your head to his light.
Why the shouting?
What's with the shouting?
I must call to the unsaved that they may hear. They need to know the word of God's love.
It sounds to me like you're harassing them.
So that's your message? Harassment?
Go on, what's the message? I'm listening.
The kingdom of heaven is nearly upon us. We must prepare and seek his salvation. Turn aside from this false paradise of yours.
The trance? You don't like the trance.
It is a false promise of paradise. They will lead you into the belief that it can be achieved without faith in him.
So, you don't like the competition the trance gives religion?
There are claims of those within that it is a new promised land. But it is not but a wretched hive of sin and debauchery.
Oh, come on, you gotta say wretched hive of scum and villainy. You can't do half the quote. I spend a lot of time in the trance, and look at me.
I don't like the word thrall, but I guess you could say I spend a lot of time in the trance.
Then it is my mission to save you.
I'm very successful.
I must place you on the path to his salvation. I must show you the way.
You will show me the way? So what's the solution to trance?
Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, I agreed with you. How does someone get on that path?
Hear me, my child. There are 3 stages. His kingdom, then the material, mortal world. Lastly, the mire of the virtual, wherein you are trapped.
So, how do I get out of the virtual?
We must start you outwards, and first give you an anchor in the material. While the virtual may seem to contain all the pleasures of the flesh, we must show you what the material can offer to begin the way up.
Which is?
The book says to use what he has given us, and I have been blessed with powerful barbiturates.
You want to use drugs to get me off the trance?
The pleasures of the material can rival that of the virtual. Thence, we can lead you to those of the divine.
What church did you say you belong to?
Think of it in terms of replacement therapy. A tried and true method for recovery from addictions. We must win you away from the sin of the trance.
Is this a good spot for you?
I pray for the young, springing forth from within the den. With the message, I seek to show them his way.
And a lot of barbiturates?
I use what means I must, and what he reveals to me.
Doesn't the Bible say that...
I'm pretty sure my humanities teacher said that religious
cities?
people have something against drugs and alcohol.
These are but substances that occur within his creation. He has created the means that I may bring the flock to him.
God created people, right? And people made the trance. So didn't God also make the trance by extension?
That is so, and its existence is such as the world is. But it is its sinful use, its perversion by mankind that leads the young away from him.
That man with the arm doesn't look happy. How'd you get into this?
Have you been doing this long?
Many years ago, I was a sinner. I led a life of crime, of debauchery and hedonism. Eventually, I was caught by cell and imprisoned for drug peddling.
Isn't that what you're doing now?
In prison, I found God, and he pointed me in this direction. While selling unlicensed drugs was a crime, their use in religious devotion is not.
But you're charging me money before you'll give me anything?
Oh no! I cannot sell you the drugs. That would be illegal, a grave sin. Instead, I ask only for donations for my ministry. Then I can help you onto the path with the aid of his bounty.
Alright, some of your,
I've been thinking about what you've been saying. I definitely want to repent.
Hallelujah, my child. This is a glorious day.
Yes, rejoice.
Are you prepared to begin your spiritual journey?
Yes, praise be, etc.
Very well. But first, a donation is required.
Wait, what?
The means to salvation bear a cost, my child. Narcotics are expensive to come by.
Please, let me repent.
Seriously, though, I need those drugs. I want to repent.
I do not doubt your faith, my child.
Oh, that
but
face.
we cannot proceed before a donation is made.
Oh, come on!
Otherwise, we might have every urchin taking advantage of his love.
That's the whole point.
Bye.
Repent before it is too... Judgment is coming! Seek the Lord.
Hey, I'd like to make a donation.
That is most kind, my child. Allow me to put you on the first step away from worldly pain and despair. Remember where to find salvation, should you happen to need more.
Oh boy.
A standardized medical cartridge. Dirty and scratched from being shared around for so long.
Narquine, surgical anesthetic, 80 milligrams solution used only as directed by a physician or certified medical software. Do not operate heavy machinery or attempt to form new mind-machine connections while using Narquine. Well, I know what not to do with this. Find a part of his arm that's definitely a blood vessel rather than a tattoo. Oh.
You got the whole dose. This should be interesting.
That's the most disturbing part of Requiem for a Dream, is just watching the slow decay of heroin infestation. Oh. Wait. Wasn't any of the dancers. So it must be one of the game people. Oh.
Hi there.
What's up?
You're good at this game.
You're a natural at this.
Yeah, either that, or everyone else is a bunch of nuked up losers.
Let's play around.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Damn. Damn. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just injected it into that guy. Which means that I spent a huge amount of time just wasting gameplay on this. Yes.
Woohoo!
You gotta, yeah, well, I better just, I don't feel so good.
Bye.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
I don't know what you did, but that was worth sticking around to see. A deal's a deal. I'll log off. Maybe we'll spar sometime.
Is that everyone? Are these dancers just like bots or something?
Hi there.
I can't even talk to them.
Hi there.
Whatever. We're having a fun party upstairs.
Sims like this are weird. There's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
Just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so small.
What did you want me to do?
Why can't you tell me what's going on?
The server is not yet secure. Until it is just us remaining, we cannot be sure that we won't be compromised.
So you need me to figure out how to get rid of the other users.
Precisely. They have a direct connection to the server. They must be removed by other means than mere hacking, I'm afraid.
I'll get back to ruining everyone's evening.
How am I supposed to get rid of the dancers? Oh, there's also the people in the other game.
Hi there.
Hi. Look it up.
make of these?
Well, they got the formulas in here. You sure got some interesting tasting drinks, missy. Howdy there, miss. What can I get you?
I'll have a sulfuric acid.
I'm feeling adventurous. Sulfuric acid, please.
Coming right up. Don't spill that now.
I won't.
Ciao.
Get nuked. Where's that acid?
The acid's eaten right through the panel cover.
God mode off. Launch.
Here we go!
Ouch!
Okay, so those two guys are gone. Now the dancers. So there's that antenna outside. Oh, I can just disconnect. There's that antenna outside, and I can probably just smash that or something.
Jesus Christ is coming! Repent! Repent, and you shall be saved.
What the hell? You just cost me my overseas business. You're barred, Thrall.
But I've got to get in there.
Go nuke yourself.
I just did. It was interesting. Okay. And I'm back in. I entered for free. Oh, good.
Guess that proves where they were from.
How is your progress?
It's just you and me. Server's empty. We're alone.
Excellent. I feel much safer.
You going to tell me what's going on now?
I shall. But first, tell me, why do you enjoy the trance?
Potential.
There's so much that can be done with it. The world we've built for ourselves, where the old laws, even physics, aren't necessary. We've had the net for a century, and we've still barely scratched the surface. I want to shape my future and be a part of something bigger. That's what the trance is for.
I suppose you could say you were born for this?
It feels like it, sometimes.
Mandala, we've been taking scans of your connection. We have never seen a sync ratio as high as yours. The trance is literally where you belong. We need your assistance.
What?
Hey, no way! I don't even know what you people want!
Please hear me out. The reason you were targeted is linked to your unusual natural affinity with the trance.
They want to kill me because my connection's too fast?
Not directly. It goes deeper than that, to the very structure of your brain. Do you recall what Guy was doing in that cell you shared with him?
Yes.
Yeah, he was your relay, wasn't he? You were connecting to Cell's systems through him?
Precisely. He was a vital part of the operation. But thanks to the psychophage, he is indisposed to us.
Let me guess. You want me to be a relay for you?
With a sync ratio like yours, the bandwidth would be incredible.
Your hackers would be running petabytes through my wiring. But you'd need me to get close, right? To the systems of the people trying to kill me?
I'll do it.
Okay, I'll do it. I need to find out who's after me, and I haven't got any other options.
Wonderful, Mandala. Jahilia is behind you all of the way.
Until they're dealt with, I can't get back to my life on the net.
Though you are strong in the trance, it makes you vulnerable in the outside world.
If they're targeting me because of my affinity for the trance, well, it's poetic justice if I turn it against them to help you. What do I have to do?
Shukran, Mandala. Justice shall be done. They operate from an old Aerostat terminal, Xanadu Air Freight. Head there. We will remain in contact with you.
Great, more walking.
And now, we must crash the server. Good luck, Mandela.
Error. This trance environment has become unstable and must be terminated. If the error reappears, please contact your sysadmin.
Dr. Regis? Hey, Dr. Regis!
Oh. Sorry, Nina. I'm just not used to that name yet.
Congratulations, by the way. Isn't it kind of old-fashioned, though, taking his name?
It was a nice idea.
I think it's romantic.
Not a giant leap backwards?
He lost his family in the war. Now we're starting a new one. I thought it might help give him some continuity.
Speaking of which, you guys planning on having kids?
Yes.
Eventually, yes. We're speaking to a specialist.
Oh, right. Hot zone. Who'd have thought living in a hazard region would be such a drag?
It's not just Charlie. My work with the inspectors wasn't good for me either.
Going for the test tube baby option, then.
It'll be a whole lot easier to screen for anything we might pass down.
With Charlie's background, I'm surprised he's not growing them himself. Then again, they might go bang if he did it. Too far?
Yes.
I'll just get back to the decompiling.
Jeez, you're not afraid to make jokes.
Can it wait? I'm in the middle of dissecting Dr. Vargas's brain. With the fMRI scanner, of course.
Dr. Vargas?
Hi.
In here, my dear.
What are you doing?
Roadman 9 and 46.
Dr. Chigwa is mapping my brain activity. In many ways, our project will share more in common with us than other computer platforms.
Intermittent rostrocaudal axis patterns. Tell me, what do you think would be the best manner to train such an AI?
Naturally.
Naturally. It can handle abstractions better than conventional AI. Plus, we have millennia of experience and tradition when it comes to education.
I somewhat agree with you. Do you hear that, Gwen?
Mm-hmm.
Though Dr. Chigwa agrees that conventional programming is impossible, she is considering the possibility of imprinting existing mind states within the platform.
Quick for the AI, but utilizing a person's natural experience?
Though it may not be my philosophical ideal, it is an intriguing experiment. It is good to be working with you again, Dr. Pereira. I mean, Dr. Regis. Congratulations again on the wedding.
I didn't think you'd want me.
After how we split, I was kind of surprised you sought me out.
I admit, when you left Buenos Aires, my emotions took hold of me. We both said many things that I'm sure we each regret.
I don't regret taking the field position for 1 minute, though.
Of course. We are lucky to have you with us in Newton.
When I learned what you were planning to create here, I couldn't resist. It's groundbreaking, the next big step in artificial intelligence.
You found quite a team here.
You've gathered quite an unconventional team for this project.
That is a very tactful way of putting it. I wished for experts who might have a different perspective on matters.
Smart. Otherwise, the AI we built would be just like any other.
I am afraid that we have hit an obstacle. Though we have a solid theoretical groundwork, we cannot proceed.
Why not? We've built a gene map for the organic processors. Get Charlie or Dr. Chigwa to run it through a flash clone.
Alas, that is where our problem lies. Our plans depend upon the development of neural tissue. The flash clones develop with none, for legal and ethical reasons.
Run a simulation.
Dr. Baxter has a reliable simulation of the AI running in situ. Surely he can pattern it out onto a larger system.
While the platform will run magnificently in an organic framework, trying to emulate it in a simulation has tremendous processing costs. Unless we can finalize the production of an organic matrix, we will fail.
Petition the council.
The city council must have expected something like this eventually. We can petition for a special exception. They'll provide live embryos for research.
Certainly possible, though too lengthy. By the time approval has been granted, the project will have exceeded its deadline.
Make my baby a computer.
There might be another option. Nina gave me the idea. We need normal embryos to engineer, not the flash clones, right?
That is our problem. The Council will not be able to provide them quickly enough.
Well, Charlie and I have been trying for kids. As a result, we have several fertilized embryos frozen.
Viksha, I hope you are saying what I think.
We could, perhaps, donate.
You do not know what this could mean to us. You have saved us, Viksha. In a way, you may yet be the surrogate mother of the central AI.
Whoa, big spike in activity there.
You think Charlie will be okay with that?
Hey, he spent years modifying embryos himself. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Episode 1000. Shenley Conduit, 16th floor.
You got in?
Yeah, now to find out who our mysterious benefactor is.
Good luck. I'll keep the car moving. Hopefully, Central won't start asking too many questions.
Copy that. Regis out.
Are you Dr. Regis?
Yes. You must be the welcoming committee.
They're waiting for you upstairs. Hold on. Gotta search you first.
Not a chance.
Like hell you will.
My instructions were quite specific, sir. Nobody goes up these stairs while armed.
Stop being childish, Charlie. It's the only way I could get them to trust you.
Fine.
Once I'll issue charge pistol, it will be kept safely for you until business is concluded.
Gee, thanks.
You may proceed upstairs.
Oh, Lord. Nina, you're the one I've been talking to?
You made it at last, Charlie. How are you?
I've had a bad day.
If I'd known it was you in my head, I'd never have agreed to come.
Now, Charlie, that's not fair. Let's put the past behind us. What happened to Vicky affected us all.
You've got some nerve. If you think...
In fact, the reason I've invited you is to help fix mistakes arising from the project.
What do you mean?
Allow me to introduce everyone here. Councilman Dean.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Ran Schumann.
You don't look like much.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And I believe you've already spoken to Mr. Stepford here.
Oh my, yes.
All of us are here because of a common cause. The removal of Central.
What? I mean, you can't just...
It's a difficult proposition, and we need the help of someone like yourself. In exchange, we have the means to assist you with your personal crisis.
You've always dreamed big, haven't you, Nina?
We know exactly where your offspring are. Don't dismiss us outright. We can help each other, Charlie. Listen to what we have to say.
Alright, well...